Hey NOCO, we're here on the Oval. Everything's covered in snow. We had a snow day yesterday, and it's just a winter wonderland, but it's also a new year. So you know what they say, new year, new me.
Yeah, I feel that way. I think new year, new me.
Yeah, new year, new me. Do you guys have any good resolutions this year?
Yeah, I'm gonna try my hardest to stop spending so much money.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to become more undeniable in the winter landscape, you know? Nothing can stop me.
Awesome, I love that. I'm trying to be more mindful about what I put in my body and how I'm using my body and all of that.
And how's that going?
It's good. I actually made pasta from scratch this week.
I love pasta. And I feel like the majority of the focus tends to go to the sauce. Homemaking it, trying different recipes there, and little focus goes to the noodle. Because whatever box noodle you have lying in your house always works perfectly fine. But I thought, why not make the noodle from scratch? I did a little bit of research, wrote down a recipe, and it seems like it's pretty easy. Just takes a few ingredients and some time.
I started with using 2½ cups of all-purpose flour and creating a little hole in the center for the rest of my ingredients. I then went in and cracked 3 eggs, added a tablespoon of olive oil and a teaspoon of salt. I then went ahead and whisked all the ingredients together until a dough started to form. Once the dough started to form, I went in with my hands and kneaded the dough for around 15 minutes or until it got smooth.
Now that my dough is all round and smooth, I'm going to place it in a container and let it sit at room temp for around 30 minutes.
After the dough sat for around 30 minutes, I divided it up into 4 sections and used a rolling pin to get it as thin as possible. I then went in with a pizza cutter to cut thin strips. After all of my noodles were cut, all that was left to do was to boil it and enjoy.
Well, that hot plate of pasta looked delicious, but it's just not embracing that cold, dead winter spirit that I was hoping for.
It wasn't.
So I have an idea on how we can bring back a little more cold.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we go to Horsetooth Reservoir,
Okay, I'm following.
and then we walk up to the water, and then we
Interesting.
jump in. We
Oh.
jump into the freezing cold water.
Okay, why would we do that?
For fun, you know, just 'cause, you know, it's there. It's an
Yeah.
option.
Totally. Sounds
So,
fun.
you in?
Yeah.
I'm out here at Horsetooth Reservoir because winter recreation can be pretty tricky in these colder months. Weather can easily foil plans, but there's always some small, quick thing you can do for a quick thrill. We're at Horsetooth doing a polar plunge. It's 35 degrees outside and 43 degrees inside the water. What do you have to say about it? What do you think?
It's gonna be cold. I'm a little excited, little not.
It's fair. It's just gonna be a quick in and out, and we're gonna be good. So let's do it. I'm already freezing, and I'm not even in the water yet. But I don't know. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. So, cold plunges are, I'm not saying it like a therapeutic thing for a lot of people, but they are very cold. Now if I stay in the water for too long, as you stay in the water a little longer, you're getting a little warmer. But generally speaking, if you're doing this, I'd recommend parking
like a 30-second walk from where you're plunging. We're just up the hill. I'm freezing. I don't know. Let's just go get somewhere warm.
Alright, so we're back in the car. I'm starting to finally warm up.
Yeah, I'm warming up.
My feet are probably my coldest thing right now,
They're freezing.
but we're getting there. And I don't know, it's fun. I've done them before. I haven't done them in a long time, but how's the experience of the first time?
It was an experience, to say the least. It was very, very cold.
You definitely start warming up when you're in the water
Yeah.
for a little bit.
That shocked me.
I was definitely not ready to leave the water. Alright, so I just got home, changed into some fresh clothes, and took a shower. A nice warm shower, and I gotta say, after that cold plunge, I never felt like so mellow in my body. Like, it felt very chill and calming. It was really cool. A lot of people participate in cold plunges as a way of being more mindful in their body, but also as a way of stress practice. It puts you in a very high stress environment. It all helped me mellow out, and a lot of people who do this daily do it so that they have that bit of stress, so that when they are thrown into those high stress situations, they know how to stay more calm and collected. The big thing I would say is if you have any underlying heart conditions or any conditions that like a lot of stress would impact, I wouldn't recommend the cold plunge, but generally speaking, if you are of well health, you should be okay to do one. I would just, make sure you're with a group of people, and if you're really concerned, you could ask a doctor if it's okay, if you really want to participate. But I think it's just a fun way to, kind of challenge yourself, push yourself in new ways. Well, that was pretty cold. That was pretty cold.
It looked pretty cold, yeah.
Yeah, but it was worth it. I think I'd do it again.
Would you?
Yeah. I mean, it was cold.
You don't sound very convincing. That's the only reason why I ask.
But there's perks. There's perks.
Okay. Yeah.
Made the rest of my day a lot less
Okay.
stressful.
Okay. I love that. So while you guys were there freezing, I was somewhere else warming up.
Where were you warming up? What were you doing?
I was trying on some different coats and some new snow and sports gear. Hey NocoNow viewers, in order to commit to my New Year's resolution, I decided to check out this consignment shop off of Elizabeth Street called Second Wind Sports. Let's go check it out. Today we are here with
Leo Smith and Lucy.
Hi Lucy. Hi. So tell me a little bit about what Second Wind Sports is.
Sure, so Second Wind Sports is a consignment store for used outdoor gear, sports equipment, and apparel. So people bring stuff in, they're not using it anymore, and we sell it for them. They get 65 to 70% of the sale, and we get 30 to 35%.
So tell me a little bit about Second Wind Sports in the sense of a local business, and how long have you been here, all things like that.
Absolutely. We opened October 2021, so we've been here for just over 2 years, and we're family-owned, family-operated. This is the family. It's us and my wife, Molly, who also comes in and helps quite a bit. And yeah, I'm not from here, but my wife was born and raised here in Fort Collins, and her whole family's still here, and so that was a huge reason why we decided to open here in Fort Collins.
And where did you go to college?
I went to the University of Wyoming.
Anyway, we'll move on from that.
So we have snowboards, some with bindings, some without bindings. We've got ski boots and snowboard boots, downhill skis, backcountry skis, cross-country skis, helmets, and all sorts of accessories to go along with that.
So would you say that people come in here to sell and buy mostly skis and snowboards?
This time of year, skis and snowboards are a big part of what we do, but we also have kayaks and bikes and backpacking and camping gear, and so other parts of the year, those become the highlights.
So obviously Fort Collins is like a huge bike town.
Absolutely.
So I assume people come in for bikes all the time. And what do those prices look like, or on the consignment part?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do a lot of bikes, especially a lot of just commuter bikes, stuff to get around campus, get around town. We also have some higher end bikes. I have a couple carbon fiber triathlon bikes right now. Those are obviously a little more expensive, but still Bless
you.
But still much cheaper than if you bought them new. Absolutely. So this is the kind of thing that I wish I had when I was in college, because as a student I rock climbed and mountain biked and backpacked and camped and skied and all those sorts of things, and some of them I was picking up for the first time, and to buy that stuff new is so expensive. And so we kind of have a dual mission here of not only does reselling stuff keep it out of the landfill, but also can save you a lot of money and you can try things without spending an arm and a leg.
We're kind of deep in the coats right now. So could you walk me through some of the brands you have and maybe why it's better to buy them from here instead of stores like REI?
Absolutely. So we've got 686, Roxy, Patagonia, Columbia, Marmot, Outdoor Research, Arc'teryx, all of your name brands. And yeah, it's here they're going to be at least half off of retail. Most stuff comes in is still in really great shape. It's got plenty of life left in it, and yeah, you'll get it for half off of what you pay at REI or more.
Thanks for having me in the store today. If you're ever curious on where to go in Fort Collins to go and consign your clothes, Second Wind Sports on Elizabeth Street is a great place to go.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes. Lucy, any last words? She's a girl of few words. Well, that's our show, NocoNow viewers. We are so happy to be back for the new year, and we'll keep you updated if we can actually stick with our New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, I mean, I think jumping into Horsetooth when it's so cold is a good way to start being undeniable in a winter landscape. I don't know how you felt about that.
It was a solid start to the year. It was opening.
Yeah, but nothing beats that warm shower. I bet you're real sad you missed out on that whole experience.
I'm so bummed I didn't get to jump into the freezing cold water with you guys.
I'm bummed for you.
Yeah.
So busy.
Yeah.
I couldn't have made it. Maybe next time though.
Maybe next time.
And we will see you all next time.